Hello everyone, greetings from DCC. In this video, we'll see how to configure and verify a site-to-site IPsec VPN using CLI. So basically, our task is to configure R1 and R3 here to support a site-to-site IPsec VPN tunnel. As you all can see in this diagram, when traffic flows between their respective LANs. So the IPsec VPN tunnel is from R1 to R3 via R2, but R2 will act as a pass-through and has no knowledge of the VPN. So this is what we have to achieve. Network configuration is simple. On the left hand side we can see there is like one network called 1.0, then in the top we have for this router 2.0 and then 3.0 here, and between the routers we have 10.1.1.0 and 10.2.2.0. so in total we have 5 networks here. So let's see how to configure them. Okay, let's take a 3 routers here, 1941 series. We'll rename them properly. This is R1. Even you have to change the name in the host name also, so make it R1 here also. Same for this router, make it R2. And this is R3. We need switches now. 3 switches. One PC on for every network here, like this. Okay, now let's make a connection here. Select the default one, automatic choose type, and connect. So basically it is getting selected copper straight through. Now we want to make a connection between the routers, and we want to have serial DTE connection between these 3 routers. So for that we should have the serial ports also. So go to the physical, switch it off, place this component HWIC2T and switch it on. Repeat this step for all the routers. Go to physical, switch it off, place this component and switch it on. Okay, done. So now we can choose this connection type and have a serial connection like this. So basically now we all are set. Okay, I'll just quickly name the network so that we can easily remember how to configure the network here. So let me place the banner here first. So this is 192.168.1.0 area. Here we have 192.168.2.0. Here we have 192.168.3.0. Here 10.1.1.0, 10.2.2.0, and I'll just draw a rectangle here. So basically we want to have a VPN tunnel here in between, right? We can select the fill color here, select the fill color, make it red, and then say OK. Something like this. So it's done now. Close it. If you want to write something inside it, you can write it like this is VPN tunnel. You can place it properly like this. So fine, now let's quickly configure the network here. So this is the interface gigabit 00. So go to router, go to config, go to gigabit Ethernet 00 192.168.1 the very first address, switch it on. Go to PC, go to desktop, go to IP configuration, give IP address 192.168.1.3. okay, what they have asked, if you will refer the manual, you will come to know they have taken the 3 instead of 2. Now the default gateway you all know that will remain 1.1. so one network is done. Now let's configure this network. Second network, go to config gigabit Ethernet 00 192.168.2.1, switch it on, close. Go to PC, go to desktop, go to IP configuration 192.168.2.3, and the network default gateway will be 2.1. close it. Let's talk about third network. This network router connected to the interface gigabit 00. Click on it, go to config gigabit 00, assign the IP address 192.168.3.1, switch it on. Go to PC, go to desktop, go to IP configuration 192.168.3.3, and this will become 3.1 default gateway. Close. So basically 3 networks have been configured. Now this 2 networks are remaining having serial connection. So let me place the mouse and we'll come to know the interface on both the side. So on both the side we have 010.0.10. so let's go to the router, go to config, go to 010, give the address 10.1.1.1, or even you can give 2 and give 1 to this interface. Okay, so we'll keep 1 to this interface, we'll give 2 here, we'll give 1 here. Similarly on the other side we'll do the same thing. So let's give 2, and the default mask will be, subnet mask will be 255.255.0, and switch it on. Okay, now let's go to R2 serial 010, so 10.1.1.1, subnet mask will be 255 3 times, then 0, and then switch it on. So this connection is up, only one network is remaining now. This, place the mouse and you will come to know the interface on both the side, that is 011. So let's go to R3 now. If the host name changes, again make the correction. So 011, and now 10.2.2.2, subnet mask will be same. We are keeping it standard as we have done for all the practicals. Switch it on. And the last one, router R2, go to 0010, 10.2.2.1, and switch it on. So we are done with the setting up the topology now. Okay, and the very first thing after setting up the network we have to do, we have to set up the routing also. So we just have to set up the routing here. You will use a RIP protocol. So we just have to inform all the routers like on which network they are connected. So let's go to the R1 first. On R1, go to config tab, go to RIP, and just add all the networks that R1 is connected to. So R1 is connected to 192.168.1.0, that's the first network, and the second network is 10.1.1.0. click on add, done, close it. Go to R2. R2 is actually connected to 3 networks. I hope you all can see 10.1.1.0, 10.2.2.0, and 192.168.2.0. so go to RIP, add all the networks, 10.1.1.0, add 10.2.2.0, add 192.168.2.0, add, close. Same for R3. R3 is connected to 2 networks, go to RIP 192.168.3.0, add that's this network, and 10.2.2.0 add. So now if you try to ping any machine to the router, or from router to any particular PC, you will get the reply. So let's try the connectivity and test the connectivity first before we actually start with the practical. So let me go to this PC. Okay, the PC IP address is 192.168.1.3, and I'll try to ping this piece, these two pieces, okay, just for network testing the network connectivity. So that will become 2.3 and this will become 3.3. So let me go to the PC, go to command prompt. Okay, let's try to ping the command ping 192.168.2.3, enter. Let's see if we get the reply here. Yes, we are getting the reply here. Let's try to ping the another machine, like this 3.3 on the another network, and let's see if we get the reply here. So here also we are getting the reply. So now we'll begin with the actual practical.
That's all guys from this video. If you really like this video, press like button and do subscribe to our channel. If any queries or suggestions, do comment below. For more such updates, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.